It's already the first trading day of February. Dan Deming at KKM Financial is standing by for the Trader Rundown. Dan, the millennials and the Gen Zers are still in those surging single stocks.
It's going to be an interesting week, Angie, with the selling pressure that we did see on the market last week, coupled with the single list volatility that we're seeing in some of these names that have been heavily shorted, and that dynamic continuing to work its way through the market. So the setup is for a pretty volatile week. I'm also focused on some of the data points coming out this week. Earnings will be another thing, and the reopening theme, as we do see a lot of these states starting to reopen now as we move into February.
You like talking technicals. Let's take a look at the S&P 500. Are you seeing any buy signals in the S&P?
It's coming under some selling pressure. I don't know if it's really giving off a buy signal, but I think it's creating some opportunities, Angie, as we roll into February with it trading down here, I think around that 3,700 level. So, I think the fact that we're seeing, again, some rotation here, we're seeing some of the tech names picking up a little steam, but also some of the other names I think that have been selling off here are also coming into a value level where we're kind of starting to analyze them as a potential add.
What do you think about the Russell 2000? Because that index does contain Gamestop as well as Plug Power. Both of those stocks have been soaring.
Yeah. I mean, you continue to see some of these single list names that have shown just this incredible velocity based on some of the dynamics within the market construct. Continuing to support, like you mentioned, some of these indexes when you look at the Russell. So, yeah, I think, it's holding up there relatively well. I mean, it was due to probably give up a little bit of its edge that it had gained here the last couple of months. But I think you got to look at the indexes as a whole and they're continuing to show, some resetting of expectations. But by and large, the trends are still pretty much appear to me to be to the upside.
Thank you, Dan. Have a good trading week.
All right. Thanks, Angie.
For more Business First AM, check us out on social media. We're on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. And go to businessfirstam.com for where to see our show on TV.